All right, guys, welcome to our Zoom tonight. So excited to be here. So excited to have all of you here tonight. And my name is Trisha Costa. If we haven't met yet, I'm the Director of Field Operations for ShoppyShop. And before we get it started tonight, I just have some housekeeping items for you. So ShoppyShop is a trademark name, and it can only be used as a social media entity in a website name and communications vehicles by corporate only. So keep that in mind when you're using the name ShoppyShop. It's a trademark. So if you are using the name, we cannot use the name unless you have a banner on your page, that is saying ShoppyShop independent distributor. We don't want to have ShoppyShop on the URL. I know I've reached out to some of you guys to ask you to change your URL, and it's only $10, $11 to buy one. So if you bought one that says ShoppyShop on it, make sure you get a new one and replace the URL. Yeah, we just want to make sure this company is around 10 years, 15 years down the road. And when you allow people to use the name to create their own marketing materials, it can get really crazy. So we want to keep things under control with our company here. We are also not allowed to make income claims. So, publicly, don't post anything about income claims. Please refrain from promising certain incomes when inviting people to join your business. And that is so important, you guys, because lately online, you see it everywhere. Join me, make $2,000 without recruiting, without selling anything. And that's illegal. And that's never true. There's no way to make money without working. So we have to work to make money. So yeah, be careful with that so we don't get in trouble and we don't get the company in trouble and we don't make the company look bad. So let's be better and different here at ShoppyShop. And okay, I'm gonna bring on to the stage here a couple of amazing women to share a testimonial with us before we get started. So first, let's see, it's Jeanette Haynes. Are you here? I think I saw her coming into the room. Jeanette is awesome. She's an esthetician and she has a lot of experience when it comes to skincare products.
All right, I'm unmuted. Hey, everybody, I'm so excited to be here. I just have a couple minutes only to share a few things with you guys. But if you don't know me, my name is Jeanette, and I am in Oregon. I'm super excited to be here with ShoppyShop. I have been friends with Kari now, I want to say for a good couple of years, which has been really a lot of fun. And so maybe at least a year ago, Kari and I were like chatting about business stuff one day, and he started throwing out at me some of these ideas he had for what now has become the creation of ShoppyShop. And I was so excited back then, and I'm so excited that literally we are just probably like days away from launching and getting our links. I'm super excited. I've been in the industry probably like a lot of you guys for a good number of years, and I've had a little success here and there, but honestly, I was pretty burned out here recently, even taking like social media breaks. I have some affiliate links and things like that, but pretty burned out to share a lot or try to build up a company. And ShoppyShop really honestly has my fire back in my heart and my gut. And I just can't really believe everything we're going to offer for $9.95. It's crazy to me. We all have so many memberships. And I was thinking today, one of my favorite memberships I have is YouTube Premium because I'm a music girl. And it's like I pay more for YouTube Premium than I'm going to pay for my monthly membership. It's crazy to me. But I'm excited, honestly, about pretty much all the pillars. But like this past week in our family, we have been testing out the Savers app. Just this past week, we got a Domino's gift certificate for $20. We earned cash back on that. We also got takeout from one of our favorite Mexican restaurants. We earned some cash back there. That's adding up. And if you guys aren't already testing the Savers app, you should totally go in there and look under the gift cards because it's crazy what's on there. There's like things for like gas, all kinds of things that, we're going to start getting smart and, use gift cards for even filling up our gas tank and stuff like that. Because to me, it's like, the Savers app, we may earn a couple dollars here and there, but that's more money that I get to spend on the K Beauty. So I'm excited about that. I'm super excited about the K Beauty coming. I know a lot of us are. The skincare is near and dear to my heart because I've been working in professional skincare for over 20 years, aging myself. And most of us know, or those of us that are, skincare junkies like me, K beauty is like really popular all over the world. And so I'm so excited. I can hardly wait to get my hands on that. But I wanted to share with you guys in closing, because I know my time is short. I've been really blessed the last couple months to be able to test out a really fun product. And I don't know if you guys can see that. If you go on our corporate page, I think the name of this was spilled, but if I'm not incorrect, we're going to have this product, I believe, either at launch or very, very shortly after. This is not the K Beauty, it's something else. But I'm going to tell you guys, it kind of has, it's probably hard to see, but it kind of has like a souffle-like quality to it. It feels really great. And I have been using this every single night on my neck, my décolleté, back of my hands, sometimes like my elbows and things like that. And I'll tell you what, this stuff is so hydrating and it really like smooths out lines. It gives you like an amazing glow. I love this product, and I've been hearing rumors of the pricing that might be happening on this product when it is released, which I know is released soon. And I think you guys are going to be really pleasantly surprised at how much it's going to cost. So I really hope that Kari and all the team is going to stock up on this stuff, because I think that it's going to go like hotcakes. And I also hear rumors that in South Korea, they have this formula they're using, and it's already like going viral there. And that's like one of the, the meccas of skincare in the world. So watch for this, you guys. And I'm just super excited to be here. Like, it's given my fire back, and meeting everybody, people in the community here has been so fun. So thank you so much. Thanks for letting me share.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's been so great to get to know you. And now I'm going to ask Christina Pelkey. I think I saw her coming into the room too. If you can unmute.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me tonight. First of all, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I really, really, really can't wait. Um, I'm looking forward to grow with this company. And I know with Shoppy Shop, I'm going to, because they're doing all the things right. They have what we have to grow. If you want to grow, we will grow. It's a great opportunity to be into. It's a time, and it's a totally game changer that is going to bring together the best of everything underneath one umbrella. I'm pumped. Like, I've been doing network probably for 15 years, and it's been a long time. And being in network for over 15 years, I have to say it's it's not what they it's not what I want. I don't know what other words to put it. It's just not what I want. And in the last couple of weeks, I sat back and I watched the girls and I watched the group and the chat, and I'm like, wow, this is what I'm in love with. I need to do this. It is going to take us places. And they have what we need to. If they have communication and integrity and fairness, I just can't get over. Like, what company does this? Like, it blows me out of the water. And above all, great people. And in the chat, I've met wonderful people. And it's only been like a couple of weeks, and it's feeling like family. And an extra family is an awesome thing. So thank you for listening to me, and I hope you enjoy.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, ladies. And I'm going through the comments and I'm like, we have people from India and the Philippines here. Welcome, guys. That is so exciting to have, to have people from other countries. And I love India and the Philippines. Those are like my two favorite countries when it comes to network marketing. Those are the hardest working, most amazing people. So welcome to our Zoom. And now I am so honored to be able to introduce Teresa Chavez. She will be working as a customer service experience agent and also marketing. So welcome. So excited to have you here. Thank you so much for coming to the Zoom and joining us.
Hello everyone. Trisha, thank you so much. I am so excited, you guys, to be part of the Zoom. And I too was looking at the comments, and it's just so exciting to see so many people from all over the world coming together for the Zoom. Like Trisha mentioned, I will be part of the ShoppyShop corporate. So I'm really excited. Let me tell you guys a little bit about who I am. So as she mentioned, my name is Teresa Chavez. I am originally from Mexico. I've been living in the US for over 25 years, currently in the state of Utah. And for those of you that have not visited Utah, you need to come. I love Utah, it is my home. I graduated from Utah Valley University in the field of communication back in 2021 and have been working in network marketing for over a decade. I started in customer support and have been able to grow in other departments such as marketing, sales, international, and field development. And I think that one of the things that has brought me so much success in this space has been my passion for people, my passion for community, for culture, and my passion for serving. I love to serve people. I met Kari, I want to say about 3, 4 years ago, and I all I have to say about Kari is that he is an exceptional leader. He is someone you want to learn from. He's someone you want to be in the same room with. You want to rub shoulders with him. So when I heard he was leading this project, I knew I wanted to be part of it. So Kari, thank you so much for having me be part of this beautiful experience. And to the rest of you, I cannot wait to learn from you, get to know you, and help you guys thrive.
Thank you so much, Teresa. It's great to have you here and excited to get to know you. And we are going to be so happy to have you helping us with marketing, customer service, all the important things. So it's awesome to introduce to you guys people from corporate, because I think most companies don't do that. And we need to work together. So that's great. All right, guys, now the moment we have all been waiting for. I get to introduce to you our founder and CEO. I am so excited and honored to be working with this guy. He's just down to earth. He's just a great human being and a great person. Everyone who has met him so far will call me and say, I love this guy. Like, that's what I hear from people when they see him, when they hear from him. I just love this guy. He's just such a nice guy. And he has so much experience in the industry. He has worked in the industry in every single capacity. He has been out on the field like us as a top earner over 20 years ago. Since then, he has been VP. He has been responsible for international expansion, which is so important for us, especially as I sit here, watching people from 4 or 5 different countries in this Zoom. So very important to have a CEO that understands the international expansion, because it comes with a lot of liability, and you need to have knowledge when it comes to that to be able to do it correctly. And not only he's an amazing guy, but I know he's a great husband. Everybody talks about his wife as well, Jenny, and he's a dad and a grandfather, and he looks so young. I'm like, when I first met him, I'm like, there's no way this guy's a grandpa. Are you kidding me? So guys, please help me welcome our founder and CEO, Kari Thompson.
Hi, Trisha.
Hi, welcome.
Thanks for that kind introduction, as always. I got to tell you, I was laughing when you introduced Teresa because I think she just found out she's going to be also involved in marketing just from that introduction. So thanks for making the announcement. And Teresa, great to have you on board. We're excited to work with you. And I want to wish Christina a happy birthday. She gave a great testimonial. Today's her birthday. So happy birthday. And of course, Jeanette, well done. I'm always super excited to get on these Zooms to talk to you guys. And tonight, I want to just kind of lead off something that's near and dear to my heart, which is the culture of our company. We have the ability here to create a really great culture. And I'll tell you a quick story. I'll make it as quickly and pointed as I can. And I may have told it before, so if you've heard it before, please just bear with me. Years ago, I went to a dry cleaner and I took my suit in, and they lost the pants. And I'm like, you guys lost my pants. I'd like you to replace the suit. And they said, there's no way we're going to replace the suit. We lost your pants, but we're just not going to do it. We'll give you some money for your pants, but we're not going to replace the suit. So anyways, I went in to talk to the owner at a different location, and everybody had been rude to me, like in the two different stores that I went to, the dry cleaning stores, to talk to different people. I finally went and saw the owner, and I noticed the owner was just like everybody in the stores. It's like the same kind of culture, right? And that really bugged me. And when I went to court, I actually wore the suit top with a pair of pants that absolutely didn't match. And my point to the judge was, you expect me to walk around looking like this, right? Doesn't make any sense. And I got to tell you, I won the case. And it's the first case this dry cleaner had lost because he was citing something out of like 1970 guidelines on dry cleaning. And I pointed out anyway, my point being is leadership and culture start at the top and they go all throughout the organization. And I've always told my kids, if people out there at Burger King, they're jerks, the owner's probably that way or their manager. So what we have is the ability to create a really beautiful culture, a culture where we're respectful of everybody, a welcoming culture. We're happy. We don't talk bad about other clubs or whatever is going on. We really don't care. What we care about is assembling an amazing group of people with a really unique strategy and a platform that's going to allow us to do some amazing things. And I think as you guys look at the amount of people that are starting to join us from other countries, word is getting out. And what I found in business is that people follow vision. That's what they follow. They don't follow people who follow people. They follow vision. And if you can follow vision, you can really be a part of something that's really going to be special. So I'm just going to ask everyone, especially in your social media communications, to please keep in mind that you represent the company and I get that, some people maybe come from some very difficult situations and it's hard, I know. I've been in there as well. But we're launching something new and we want it to be special. We want it to be fun and we want our brand to be extremely clean. So you're never going to hear me talking about other things. I'm only focused on what we're doing with our amazing group and the future ahead. So now getting that out of the way, I've got a couple of things I want to bring up. One is launch. Everybody's asking, when are we going to launch? And you should be asking that question. It's a really important question. We are shooting for next week. We are shooting for the 7th of August. Now, the reason I want to say the 8th, honestly, but the 8th's Friday. And as a corporate guy, I've learned you never launch a company on a Friday because if there are problems, your IT department's out until Monday. It's just a disaster. So we are focused and we are hopeful for the 7th. But if it doesn't launch on the 7th, I promise you we're moving as quickly as we can because we want to give you a good product, a good platform, a good experience. And we don't want to launch before we're ready. Even though there's an immense amount of pressure to do it, we're going to do it right. So it's going to, a few more days. We'll see what happens, but we're going to keep you posted and updated on that. Also, Trisha pointed this out, and my Asian partners confirmed it. The 7th is a really lucky day internationally to launch a business. And I know in the West, we kind of, might chuckle about it, but in the Asian markets and some of the South American markets, it's the real deal. You want to launch on a really important date. So we're focused on the 7th. If we don't launch on the 7th, we're still going to launch on a really great calendar date, right? But the fact is, we're really working behind the scenes to get it done. Now, today, our warehouse deals are traveling to our warehouse right now. We got a phone call. We've ordered our first warehouse deal products. They're on their way to the warehouse. We're really excited about our warehouse deals and how they're going to work. And right before we launch, we're going to have our first official launch Zoom. We call it Shoppy Talk or Shop Talk. We're going to do that. And we're going to talk about the upcoming deals for that week, right? And we're also going to talk about anything pertinent to that week period when we launch these warehouse deals. I saw a couple of robot vacuums, the kind that you plug in and they vacuum for you. I love those. I saw a couple of those on the list that are being stocked up right now. And the prices, they're good. They're good prices. And here's the best thing about the vacuum cleaners. Nobody's going to tell you their vacuum cleaner is better than yours. So that alone, right? That alone is awesome. So the warehouse deals are moving. We're super excited about that. Our labels for our initial cosmetic product are being finished up today. So we're really pushing to get that done as well. Jeanette shared with you some of the components or address the first product that we're going to launch. We are going to launch a product that we previewed in South Korea. Like we took this, not a product, we took this particular product, meaning me and some of my team, into South Korea to preview it with skincare experts and influencers in that market. And I'm going to tell you, the first thing they did was they kind of turned their nose up and said, you know that this is the beauty capital of the world. I'm like, yeah, we know that. And they're like, well, how dare you bring this product into our market, expecting us to try it or maybe, give it a shot. Anyways, I'm going to tell you, they love that product. And I believe, and many people in Korea believe that that product is going to be part of the skincare regimen that K-Beauty is going to adopt and use. The product is very unique, but it's structured to mimic your skin, and it's a night formula. So this particular product you're going to use at night, and you can use it on your face, you can use it on your heels, anywhere where your skin needs nourishment. And when you awaken the next day, this is the experience the testimonials that we've gotten back. You're going to feel some of the softest, most healthiest skin you've had in many, many years. And I've been using it, and I'm not a face skin care kind of guy, but it's amazing. And I love the way that it feels, and I love that the way it makes my skin feel. And the pricing on it, when you look at it, you're going to go, okay, these guys are for real, because it's not going to be priced like a lot of other items. And the combination of um, ingredients in this particular product make it a beautiful product. It will be a precursor to our K-Beauty skincare line. Excuse me, meaning that it's not necessarily K-Beauty. In fact, it's not. It's on the outside, but it's going to be included in the regimen, and it's going to be a precursor to when we actually bring that line in. Now, the good news today is that South Korea lowered their tariffs, or the US lowered the tariffs from 25 to 15% from South Korea, which means the price of your products from K-Beauty just went down, which is going to be really exciting. On top of that, and I'll just say this, I'm aware in the direct sales industry about K-Beauty and K-Beauty pricing. One of the manufacturers that we work with supplies the K-Beauty to the biggest K-Beauty company, direct sales company in the US. I'm really familiar with their prices, and you guys are going to be in for a treat. You're going to be really happy with the pricing that you get on the exact same or better products. So K-Beauty's coming. We're going to launch K-Beauty between 1 to 3 months after the US launches. Could it be sooner? Yeah, it could be sooner. But I love to give a space so that we don't rush into things, so that we can try, keep our commitments. Okay, what's next on my list? The global timeline for expansion, US first, just because this is just my opinion on strategy. We're going to make our mistakes in the US market, meaning that when we launch, we're not going to be perfect. But we don't want to launch in like 10 countries and make mistakes in all 10 countries. It burns your brand. We're going to launch in the US. We're going to see what we do right and see what we do wrong and perfect it. Then from about a month after we launch in the US, we're going to welcome shortly in Canada. Coming very soon to that will be South Korea and Taiwan, France, and some other markets, Latin markets as well. So if I'm not specifically mentioning your market, I'm just going to say US first. After a month, we're going to start welcoming in markets. And there's a process to doing that. With some markets, we got to figure out how you can purchase products from us. What kind of platform are we going to offer so you can have good exchange rates, right? Or you're not getting ripped off every time you have to pay a percentage. So there's a lot of little things that we need to do, but we're going to get them done. And I think you're going to be happy with the result. Right now, we're getting bombarded with requests from Bangladesh, from China, India, as Trisha mentioned. There are a lot of teams and movement coming our way. And the easiest thing to do is just say we're open to all countries, but we're not. Some countries we're going to probably have to register in as well. So our travel platform will be available from day one. We are also bringing on a cruise line international travel platform this week. We're starting to integrate it. That will be available a week or two after we launch the international cruise lines. We're also bringing in another component that'll be included in your $9.95 monthly purchase. Another component that's coming that we're not going to announce until next week. And we're working on that night and day. It's going to be a great platform applicable to multiple countries so that there's even more value for our international members. Um, okay, so next week, I just want to mention this too. Next Tuesday is going to be a really important day to join us here on this Zoom. Why? Because we're going to be bringing in and talking specifically about our global travel platform. Okay. We're going to actually educate you guys for about 5 to 10 minutes on how it works and all the benefits and all the perks. And remember, that's included in your $9.95 membership. If you're just a member, which is awesome, $9.95. If you're a distributor, you're just paying your initial sign-up fee of $50, and then your first $9.95. You get access to this amazing travel platform. You're going to see it with your own eyes next week in detail how it works, the countries that we service, what we offer, the vacation sites, all of that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to bring to life, we're going to bring to life our categories starting on Tuesday. Also on Tuesday, we're going to get a really close look at ShoppyDoc. Okay, ShoppyDoc is a telehealth and more service. It's not insurance, so we got to be really careful. We can't classify it as insurance, but it is a health service product that I think a lot of you are going to want to take advantage of. And we're going to see in depth what it is, how it benefits you, and that'll be available as well through our platform. So, two big things happening on Tuesday, along with updates of what's coming. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I hope you guys are excited about it as well. Um, People ask about some of the other products, the health and wellness. That's not going to come until fall or winter of this year. Now, there's a reason for that. We are formulating things here in the US, and there's a time period and process, but everything's in queue. All the production's in queue, okay? But we'll be releasing products as we go along. But remember, the warehouse deals from the very beginning. We'll have our first cosmetic product either at launch or very shortly after launch, and then we'll move in that direction. So, with that being said, Trish, I'm going to kick it back to you. And if there's any questions and answers, we could do a couple. Otherwise, yeah, it's always great updating you guys.
Let's see. I think people are asking, they just want to confirm that the travel is available all over the world starting day one.
Yeah, and except for like North Korea and probably not to Iraq and a couple of countries, but in the most of the countries that are international commerce, yes. There's a few exceptions, but we'll outline those next week, so that's why you want to join us.
And everybody's saying awesome that we're shooting for the 7th because it is a sacred day. And there's just a lot of things here about the 7th. Any other questions, guys? Let's see if you have a question and you want to type here. We have time to answer a couple of questions for you. Super excited for all of it. Oh, is the cream good for dry skin?
Yes. Yes, 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 it is. Yep. You'll love it.
Did I hear the Shopee Doc might be available in Canada?
Let's get more clarification on Tuesday of next week. So that's a great question. We'll see.
Okay, Margaret, where is the link to join? So we don't have links until next week. Hopefully the 7th we'll have the links if it all goes to plan. How many pillars are we launching with?
We will launch with 6. Actually, we'll launch with 5 of the 6, and we might be adding another one shortly after launch.
And how many days before the launch are we going to know? Like, when are we giving the exact date? How many days prior to launch?
Um, that's going to come through you, Trisha. We're going to let you know, and you're going to let everybody else know. And feel free to go to our Facebook corporate webpage. And I know there's like 4 of them, okay, guys. So come on, man. Let's only use the corporate one for Facebook. But anyways, on our Facebook page, we will be updating all of our members and our future distributors with announcements of when we're going to launch. And one of the things we don't want to do is we're not going to quiet launch it. We're going to launch it public. Like when we go, we're going to say go and it's going to happen. So my advice to you, and I've heard this question asked, hey, the pillar that I want won't be available till, 3 months from now, or my country's not on the queue right away. Keep this in mind. You don't have to live in country to bring people in. So if you're living in England, you can still build the US. The US is the biggest market in the world. So it doesn't matter where you live. Most people know people in the US. And when we do go into your market, would you rather have one person on your team or 50 people on your team ready to purchase products, right? So kind of think of it that way. You can actually start building and getting on board, getting your memberships, your members in, getting your distributors in. You can do that so that when we go and launch your market live, that you've already got your team in place or a lot of your team members in place.
Okay, let's see. Can people lock in their positions even if they live outside of the US on launch day?
That's a really great question because what we don't want to do is do a global launch and only people in one country can do it. That doesn't sound fair. Like I'd be wanting to get in. So we're working on that, and the answer right now is yes. That's what we're planning on.
Will the launch be after working hours?
That is such a great question. Um, I think it should be really. That's such a good and fair question, right? Because people are working their jobs, they want to be able to come home and relax and launch when everybody else has the same opportunity. Let us look at that. I think that's something we really should do, but we'll get back with you on that one.
Will there be new videos at launch to promote the business, or will we use what we have now?
Well, we're gonna always be working on new videos. And one of the things with that video, I had a guy tell me, "Oh, you guys did an AI, huh?" Yeah, because now it's in 12 languages. If you do that on a regular video, you're not going to go 12 languages. So we're very strategic about what we do to scale and to move with speed through the marketplace. So yes, we'll be doing more videos, and eventually we're going to have a video on each of the categories or pillars so that you can send those out individually, right? To your people who just want to know about travel or just want to know about maybe Shopee Doc or whatever they're interested in. We definitely will get that done.
Will there be corporate advertising in all platforms?
As far as like other companies,
I don't know if they mean, corporate advertising to try to bring people directly to the company. People are always worried about that, the company recruiting people and competing with the distributors.
no, I'll just make this clear. We're not setting up what we think is a really great and fair platform just to do something like that. I know in the direct sales industry, it's been done over and over. That's not what we're doing. Um, Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing this, right? We wouldn't be launching what we're launching. There's plenty of companies that'll compete with their own distributors. And I do want to point something out too. I've seen a lot of companies where distributors try to take customers and make them distributors. You really don't want to do that here. Let your members be members at $9.95. If they see the value, they're going to come on. And I think they're going to see the value. So when you look at our company, in my opinion, a lot of the rules that we may have played by in this industry, they're really out the door. They're really past tense. We really are a unique company and we are going to operate very, very differently. So, with that being said, I'm probably going on a bit more than what I wanted tonight, but I just want to let you guys know that we're working hard every single day. We're excited about what we're doing. The industry is watching what we're doing. And, it's time for some innovation, right? It's time to change things and mix things up a bit. So we're going to do that. And Trisha, I always say, I always appreciate your hard work. I've never seen anybody online so much as you are. And I always love it. I'm like, there goes Trisha, man. So if you want to be successful, it's really simple. Get the word out. Bring people to these Zooms, show them the video. When the website comes out, that website that you saw a couple weeks ago, it's completely upgraded. I mean, it's fantastic. It's really alive with our categories. You're going to love what you see. So, and I'm just going to tell you, if you jump in this thing in the first 3 months, you're in a really good position. So just think about it that way. Don't think about, I need to be in first before Bill down the street. No, because if we do our job right, this is going to be a really great company to get in at top level for at least 6 months. That's just my opinion. So, having said that, Trish, I'll sign off for the night and thank you. And we'll see you guys on Tuesday next week. And yeah, for some exciting more information about ShoppyShop.
Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Thanks everyone that participated. And, I'm going to answer one question here. Is the system big enough to handle the tidal wave of signups in one day? And the answer is yes. A lot of companies, they launch with somebody else's server and we have our own. So yes, we will be prepared. And our official page on Facebook is facebook.com/ShoppyShopUSA. So that way you guys know what the company page is on Facebook. Thanks everyone for being here. Tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Pacific, 10:30 a.m. Central. We do a Q&A. It's a whole hour, sometimes an hour and 15 minutes. We hang out, we chat. It's a lot of fun. So if you guys have questions that were not answered tonight, just get on the Q&A tomorrow and I will see you then. Thanks everyone for being here. I love this company and I'm so excited to have all of you here. Thank you. Have a good night.